I had a mix-up last week with where I thought Nikki died, and I was kind of freaking out about it, but it didn't make sense because Nikki was roaming around the base. I only have one Nikki. But it turns out that the quest expired to save Shiley. And that popped up right after I saw a notification pop up for something Nikki was doing. So my mind just basically registered that that sound plus the word Nikki meant Nikki died. That isn't what actually happened. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's also a few people that are still in hospital that are not in the best situation. Because we had, like, Star's got like 23 hours. I'm tending to her, but I am resigned to allow that if she passes, she'll pass. But there's nobody else that's like a major name in here. I'm just having a quick round. I'm pretty sure everybody's good, but I had to stop where I was last week. I didn't want to... You also are getting tended to. Coyote's getting tended to. I didn't want to end up playing for like another 6 hours. So at this point, basically I've got 4 traders coming. I'm still expecting to have a major event. It tried Cold Snap. It was going to wipe this out. I said no. I also estimated that it was going to do, where's my people that are unburied here? I know, bricks on it. I also estimated that they were going to do a mech hive battle instead of people or animals. And I was right. They tried to send that as well. Nat might actually die. Hold on. Can you rescue Nat instead of tending to that thrombo? When I saw you running over there the other week, I thought you were taking medicine to him. He's got 4 hours, so... he would have to be really lucky. What do you do? The crafting. I think Sangarine is like, yeah, permanently happy. Apart from that, nobody else is in a super medical situation. We do have 2 people still starving. Naomi is... She's just coming out of a mental state. She's on her way to get food. That's fine. And the other person that is starving is in a mental state, and I can't fix that. But compared to, like, last week where we had, like 180 people and, like, most, like, colony-wide starvation and shit, I would consider 2 people to be alright, because usually we have at least 2 people in the colony in a state of mental break starving, because they won't eat when they're starving, like in a mental break situation. So there's nothing I can do in those situations. There'll be several people that are on like the verge of, what do you call it, extreme breaks too, because we only have like so much food. I'm just checking the names that were going up that line there. We still only have like as little food as we have. None of this is production ready yet. So it's only what's in these little grow rooms. That grow room, that one, and this one. This one is actively getting harvested, and it does look like there's going to be like a good little amount. Like how much is in here? No, I don't want to grab the other grow room. Let me just move my chat window. Hold on. Not that. I accidentally hit a smaller button. Let me move that up like there. It doesn't move for you guys, but it does move for me. It just gets out of the way. Now I should be able to see shit. Alright, so this should give us 288 rice plants. So hopefully they'll give us like 288 rice, which would be enough to feed every colonist, except that they'll probably feed it to animals too. So it's not like 100% everybody's going to get fed, and not everybody wants to eat rice. So we'll see. Where are you off to? Consuming milk. Are you starving? What about Saggle? You're going to rest. Are you in... You're like a little bit upset. You're resting. Okay, I want you to just clean this. This is a barn? Well, I'll be damned. This is a barn, apparently. Hey, Keelan. Now I'm back at you. How are you? There is a kitten, I think, sleeping there? No, that's a rat. Kitten, rat, same thing. They're all petable. Alright, let's put a door in there. I don't know why I didn't have a door, but this explains why nobody's building these. But yeah, apparently this is a fucking barn, so that's great. Pumpkin's an experience, fucking inspiration. That's great, good for her. We did get extra solar. We are currently, like, culling all the extra wargs. Now, I know, like, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, the, what do you call it, the scleria thing that they get. won't like give you food. It's still, if my animals walk up to it, they'll still eat it. That's the important part. So if my animals, which my panthers have walked up, look, there's a kitten actively snacking right now. It's getting fed, right? As long as this food meter goes up after that walk gets, there you go. That is an improvement to me. Like if they happen to, like the meat disappears when I peel them, so be it. But my animals can feast off it in the meantime. And that's kind of like the little workaround with them. So unless something's changed where they are now like permanent. But I've always found that like if I get like an animal attack, they're always really useful to me. Because my animals get fed. And we get, at least to my knowledge, we get like leathers and some kind of meat. My second hospital is like partially done, but I don't have any like steel, which is kind of shit. But I also decided on a shape for the animal hospital thing. Once I wipe this out here, I'll move it back a bit. I'm going to move it back by about 14 or something, because that's about the distance of this one too. And then I'm going to probably make it like maybe circular or something. Just so that I can have like a little bit more space in here, because I think I'll fit more beds that way, because this is just temporary. This was just ancient danger that I opened up, like cracked this open, took the people, and it gave us shelter for the animals to stay warm throughout winter, which has been great. Because I kind of kicked them out of, they were sleeping in here, and this is why I wasn't getting food. It just wasn't obvious at first. Like, it should have been, but it just was not. So I had all these beds in here, and they were just coming out and eating the food and returning back. This is why this was never getting any crops, but now we do have, like, some level of light. I don't know if all of these, they're not connected. About these ones. That one, hold on. Not connected. So some of the top bit is connected. I'm trying to sort out my power situation, too. Because when we took this back, I must have lost this line of electricity, unfortunately. So that should connect to most of it. I would think that this bottom area would be connected, but I guess not. I went over by a little bit up here, but it's not suggesting that. So let's actually save that. These are like the easy things that get missed between like rollbacks and stuff. It's just a small little situation like that. Ravenously hungry. Yeah, I know that you're ravenously hungry, but wandering around is not going to help that. We do have meat coming through. With rainbow meat. What else is it carrying? Warg meat, mega soft meat. We're getting meat. We bought pemmican. I have got 4 traders coming. So once the traders arrive, I'm hoping to buy like real food off them. I have got like 7,000 silver. I have got some leathers. I know I've got stones and shit. Maybe they'll be interested in that. You know, pretty shiny rock kind of situation. Just checking my animals and stuff. Sugar is down. I didn't realize I had a panther called Sugar. Oh, that's awesome. I can't get a colonist called Sugar, but I do have one called, I got one called Bubba for Bubba. Maybe Sugar for Sugar Monster. Maybe they'd like that. It's like the first animal I've got in here that's got sugar in the name, so that works. I'll accept that. But yeah, essentially, like, we did a trade last week, and like the few people that died and stuff. What the fuck? That looks like another ad break coming right back. That shouldn't be happening this quickly. Unless it was warning me before that an ad break was going to happen and then it's now happening or something. Let me know if you got slammed with like 2 sets of 3-minute ads or some shit, because that's not on. That's not how this works. Twitch is like trying to push for everybody to like change their ad schedules, and I said no. I actively changed mine back. But in saying that, it only takes them to do like 1 more day or so. Which reminds me too, they would have had that collaboration thing. Turn that shit off so it doesn't ask people to knock when they visit my stream. There we go. It's a lot of like manual little things that I've got to remember to turn off that they've added on now. And I don't always remember to turn shit off. I might be too tired. And tonight, I was actually quite sick and tired. I ended up having to have a cup of coffee and like pulling my old trick of like going and laying down like immediately after having the coffee and trying to get like a sleep for an hour or two. And it did work. I feel so much better. I also had anti-nausea tablets as well and painkillers for like the horrible headache and the overwhelming nausea that I had, because I'm worried that my colonists are gonna get like screwed over, you know. I tried so hard like the other week to fix it. I also want to make sure we don't have rocks in here. I think it's chunks. I don't put stone chunks in here. I see them putting it in here, and I don't want that in here. Bulk goods trader has arrived. Good. We got a wool talk. Cool. Where is my rock storage for now? Is it still here? Like, it's fine. I've got like a spot. I think it's one of these. Stockpile zone is blocks and yeah, stone chunks. Okay, they'll move it to there. That's fine. I've got it indoors at the moment because it's like right near the things that I'm using. Alright. Oh, Chalky's daughter. Okay. They are West Finfarnham. Now, I gotta be careful because I've got two traders coming in at the same time, and they're supposed to be friendly. I say that with a lot of emphasis because, like, I've seen that shit proven wrong. You're a strong enough warden for this. You're like 11. You might be one of the few people not hurt at the moment, so you're sleeping. I don't want to wake you up. I didn't know you were Cyprus. Awesome, good for you. Where the fuck was I? Hold on. I love how, like, all week I feel like it's gonna just be like me being disorientated. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna be like classically disorientated. It's great. There's almost like a default state some days. Fuentes could do this. I know you're asleep, but I'd rather grab somebody that's not asleep. Where are you? There. But sometimes you just don't get that. I'm also checking out the names too. I love the name Raisin. That's hilarious. I don't think I lost anybody with a special name so far, and I haven't seen anybody else come in with a special name. There's a Callie there. Hold on. Callie. I thought you might have been another, like, form of Bombay or something, but I think Bombay's, like, first name is something else. I think it's, like, Cat, maybe? Where's Nat? Are you being attended? Yes. Thank goodness. Okay, so Nat's still surviving, which is kind of good. Franklin looks like he's kind of hurt, but he looks patched up. Alright. So, what else happened? Oh, we also got to call in an orbital trader the other week. Ravenously hungry. Yeah, we're going to start having issues with that. We do have kibble and shit. They are making kibble. I kind of wish that they'd not do that, but I do need them. A few items to trade. Are you the same group? You are the same group. This is hilarious. Okay. I'm not expecting this group to have a lot on them, because I don't think that they were supposed to be here. You got really high social. I know you're making pants, but can you come and do a trade with them? 2 from the same trader isn't too bad. I'm gonna keep, like, fucking saving like the wind at the moment, by the way, because I don't want to lose the progress that I've got. I have got like a big backstop progress save. I've got 2 now. I've got Asora Knight and I've got Asora Knight 2. So we have, like, before shit hit the fan, we have after shit hit the fan, but like a better outcome kind of thing. And I'm hoping to save over one of them fucking tonight so I can like move forwards. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I reset all the animals on my auto slaughter back to 5:10 ratio across the board, so they should breed up for spring. I hope we had to take it down to like a 1:2 ratio. It's pretty bad. But it did feed everybody. And now we have got some food. Like, we've got a lot of rice growing. I know that they don't like rice raw, but it's the best I've got at the moment because this is still 36% grown. Like, it's winter, right? It's not going to grow super fast. The fact that it is growing, this is 51%. Like, it might be ready at the end of spring. At the end of winter, maybe. Sorry. Maybe. We planted it in winter, so here's hoping. If it's done by the end of winter, and my people aren't psychotic and, like, killing each other by that point, we might be okay. I'm just waiting to see the trade happen. What else we got? We'll take you goats. I'm basically down to take like whatever animals, personally. Any alpacas. I don't want human meat, no. Take some chocolate. Chocolate is food. Boom rats. Lynx meat. Not chem fuel, not that. I mean, I always need components on some capacity, but I'd almost rather save the money in this way. I'll come back to that. I'll probably end up getting components. I really need, like, more advanced components. You have steel. That is definitely worth it. I'm starting to get a little stockpile of steel, but we're working on it. Future. I think Asora has found, like, a cardboard bag somewhere in the house. If you guys hear crinkling, don't mind that. Asora has found a bag. Oh, I see it's happening. She's pouncing Phoenix from it. Got it. Because Phoenix came down here and then he like poked his head back out. Then he came back to like give me this worrying look as if to say like, did you see what she did? And I'm like, I heard what she did. I can't see what she did, but I know what's going on. I know the specific crinkles of that like bag that she's in. A silver bookcase. Jesus, no. Alright. I don't need any gold. Sorry, I had to yawn. I'll show you guys some of the clothes. I know a lot of it is on like 80-something%, but my people aren't going to put that back on. I know them well enough by now. Might as well just sell anything that's not listed as like good or like 100% kind of thing. Everything else they might put on should be fine, but getting rid of the stuff that they've already taken off. Oh, don't sell that. I know that that's not the best quality, but let's keep prosthetics and bionics and stuff. I want to also get like a little stockpile of that and actually like be able to look after my people again, because that's been a while. I also am running low on various leathers. Those are expensive apparently. Let's add the fox furs, panther furs. I should have enough. If I don't get components, then I'm probably going to like net win this kind of thing. I still have like quite a lot of like furs and shit, but maybe I do get the components just because I've got them. If I can't afford some kind of food later because of this, I do not want to sell mine. I was going to say, could you imagine if I sold that? For starters, I wouldn't get all my money, but yeah, this is like negative. Do I have enough out of like wools and shit? This is going to stop clothing production for a little bit, but that might also save us some, maybe a little bit of electricity around the base. Okay, it's going to cost us 1,000 for that. Let's see. Don't do as many as that. Let's take it down by 10. Maybe we only grab like 17 odd. Yeah, okay, I can wear that kind of a cost. That's fine. I will hydrate, Bubba. Thank you. Well, I haven't opened my Red Bull yet, so we're going to hear that like classic can opening. Everybody prepare your ears. Sorry if you're on headset. I had to do it at least once with the microphone. Everybody like ends up like, getting thirsty and needing hydration for it. Shut up, Bubba. What are you up to this morning? Also, thank you for cheese. And get started early with cheese tonight. Yeah, normally I really discreetly try to open that off to the side. The other day, I was doing my editing and I was listening to somebody crack open a Coke or a soft drink or something. I was watching Mr. Beard Eats, and I was like watching him eat something and he cracked open a drink. And I've been resisting at the time getting up and going and refilling my water bottle while I was editing it. I'm like, no, I can wait another hour. And I heard it like crack open and like the, you know, like just the classic like response that my body had is like, I need a drink now. I literally got up off my seat and took my drink bottle to go and refill it. So if that had that effect on anybody, hopefully this was like a good thing and that you actually needed like the drink, and that maybe the option like hopefully wasn't like a straight default soft drink. You know, in the same way that like it made me go and get a water, you know, that's what I'm hoping, and it's a positive thing, you know. I'm doing really good. How are you? Yeah, I'm alright, Papa. I'm a little bit stressed about my colony. as you guys know, we're like still trying to get our winter, and RimWorld's doing everything in its power to kill us. Like, it is trying really fucking hard the last couple of weeks to just decimate the colony, right? So I don't really have much like to work with here. But yeah, it's we're like halfway through. I ended up like having to like take some medicine and like take a nap and stuff before stream because I was that kind of like unwell, like stressed about it. But as I've said before, there's only been a couple of times where I've been this stressed about my colony. And that was literally, I had like when we moved from Salvation and all my cooks decided in their wisdom that they were just going to go slaughter, murderer, and just destroy everyone. And when we couldn't get out of Quillen because my caravans kept bugging out, because the location was like really glitchy, and it was looking like we were going to be like not only losing people but animals and stuff like that, and we had to abandon so much stuff. Those are the two real times playing this specific colony and RimWorld in general where I have genuinely been very stressed out, like sick stressed from it. In this case, like the last week or so, I was pretty stressed because like I played through like a colony ending kind of situation that was going to be like super detrimental to everybody, and now I'm trying to like play through not letting that happen. So we've seen the worst of what could possibly happen, and now we've got this. So we've got only 3 people dead and like 200 animals left. Yeah, left out of like the 500 plus that we had. So it's working there. Couldn't reach Star. Corey Worker says she decided to redirect anger on Lewis. Oh, because Star's unconscious. Haven't been up to much other than life stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta do life stuff. Alright. Like I know in like a week or so we get the air conditioner install. I've also got to like work out. I'm probably gonna take like a day or 2 off for that because I have to be awake during the day for that install. And that's gonna like leave me like unfortunately very tired, like too tired to function. Kind of like levels of tired. Plus there's going to be like extra cleanup because it's in here around the computers and stuff, so I'll have like extra stuff to like cover and wipe down and stuff like that. So like normally they're like pretty good install and stuff, but this is a internal external install where like inside and outside will be like exposed at the same time. So I'm hoping also I guess we get a chance to like look in the wall where the rat keeps like chilling. So that's a good thing, I guess. Maybe we'll get a look at the rat. Hopefully it won't come in the house. I hear it fall down the wall like every other month, and that's what tells me it's there. It doesn't do anything else. It's like the least invasive rat I've ever come across. And so that's why like I don't care. It's fine. It seems to be living its best life mostly outside, and occasionally is just like accident prone and just falls all the way down my wall. For like I don't know what reasons. Any stone block from Chunk. Can I get you to rescue Franklin? What is your deal? Food poisoning. Yeah, that would do it. I know he's injured at the moment, and any kind of like serious ailments like the what do you call it? Like getting food poisoning and shit like that's not gonna help him. So all my animals should be out here like back up to like breeding up and stuff. Azula's decided to join us. Azula's my cat. Freebit doesn't know. She's just checking out the window, I guess. She doesn't want in the donut. It's too kind of... It's warm, but it's not warm. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, one of the traders have come so far. And I need to build up my solar and wind farm. So I should have enough metal and shit for this now. I should be able to... How much metal have I got? Got 4,000. Okay, these things are like 100 each, right? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would not be using all of our steel, but that would connect up an entire row of electricity. If I can get that whole row built, Like that's a lot of if right there if they want to build that. Maybe that one extra or something. No, I won't touch that yet because that'll be I won't even be capping it yet. I could probably do more. Maybe I can do some more like wind ones. These always look like they're not fucking doing anything. I feel like I need to turn them like sideways or something. Like build a couple of them like facing downwards or something because I feel like they don't do much. I do wonder if I could fit them between this. Sort of. I don't think they'd be overlapping. I just don't know if the turrets would be considered as in the way. Because if they're not... Oh, Jesus, Asora. That crack was my desk from Asora jumping off it, if anybody's wondering. She was on the back of my seat, but she decided to jump from, like, in front of me to behind me. I didn't think she was going to actually jump. I thought we were going to be good with that. I could probably put a couple like this. It wasn't my original intention, but I get the feeling that it would cram in extra. Like, obviously, if this blows up, this blows the wind power and shit up too. Obviously. Which is kind of why I don't want that there. Get that rid of it. How much are these to build? Hold on. I need to actually look at the thing. Here we are. I'd like to have some watermills and stuff, but they're not... They're a little bit too far out. This is like 100 as well. 100 versus 2. These are a little bit cheaper than the solar. You're in serious pain. At least you're not starving, so that's a benefit. If we get any kind of warm weather, if we were to get one positive buff, warmer weather would be amazing right now. Mind you, a heat wave would probably be too hot and my shit would probably catch fire. I know how this shit works. But apart from that, like, we've got like 3 people idle. What do you guys do? Is it animals? Yeah, cooking. We don't really have food. What else is idle? Yeah, cooking and animals. And shooting. Yeah, we don't have anything to hunt. We don't have much to cook. And we don't have much to handle or tame. Which is a little unfortunate, but hello. I could definitely take... I could do with taking a couple... This is the part of the song that I was talking about that's the same from fucking Once Human. Or Once Human's got this the same as, like, this. I should actually, instead of taming them, we could breed up the rest themselves. We need the food. I knew that there was a section. I couldn't quite place it the other day when I was trying to say what part of this song has the same music as Once Human. But I'd noticed it the other day. I'm like, what the shit? But yeah, this whole track here, Once Human has used that out in their, like, desert. And it's like, it's really a weird sensation to hear it. Because, like, I never noticed it in RimWorld before. And now that I'm playing Once Human, I notice it because, like, I spend a lot of time in the desert mining gold and silver and stuff. So, I notice it now. But it's kind of frustrating because it stands out compared to the rest of the songs on RimWorld. I like RimWorld music. I know poker tables need chairs. I don't think we've got that wood. Fred, could we maybe not do that? I don't know if you're going to go downwards. I don't really want to put you in hospital or anything, but that might be the way to go. I don't want to put him in prison either. Delacruz, I need you as well. You too. Don't do any shooting. See if you can go attack him. If he goes upwards... Okay, he's going down. I was going to say, if he goes upwards, I'll grab somebody else. But here's hoping Fred doesn't get, like, fucked over and die or something. Because realistically, I don't want to put him in prison. I don't really want another person in a medical situation. But if I can just stop him from breaking out the couple of prisoners we have... That'd be great. Anytime I've got prisoners and people are unhappy, the first things they want to do is jailbreaker. There we go. Okay, how's Fred? Because he looks like 7 hours.